Friday night live improv from the city that we call New York. And we're going to be playing a game called the dating game. Here's what's going to happen. We're going to be sending Beth Ann. She is our player contestant. She's going to send her into the soundproof booth. And we're going to get some unusual qualities for our contestants. And when you come back, you have to come up with 3 open-ended questions that you would ask if you personally were on the dating game. And then you got to figure out who you're going to reject. Who you're going to go out with. That would be more fun and a little less negative. All right, everybody say goodbye to Beth Ann because we're going to put her in the waiting room. She's now officially in the waiting room. Okay, let's get some stuff. How about we get an obsession for Stephanie? She just loves something so much she's completely obsessed with it.
Card games.
Card games? I like it. She's obsessed. You are obsessed with card games.
Hey.
How about a fear for Bridget? She's deathly afraid of something.
Glasses, like
Yes.
eyeglasses.
Eyeglasses?
Yeah.
Yes, eyeglasses. Deathly afraid of eyeglasses. That's slightly ironic. And something for Taylor. What have we got for Taylor that Taylor thinks they are someone famous from either currently or throughout all of history, living or dead?
Marilyn Monroe.
Yes.
Great. Thank you.
You guys like each other. You give each other really hard suggestions.
Thank you so much.
New review, and this is what you're basing your characters on. Stephanie, you are obsessed with card games. Start thinking about that. Bridget, you are deathly afraid of eyeglasses. And Taylor, you think you're Marilyn Monroe.
Sure. Thank you.
All right. You only have the time that it takes me to allow Beth Ann to come back in. That's how much time you have to develop your character based on your thingamabob. Now, remember, you can say anything that you want except the actual words. So, for example, Taylor can't say the words Marilyn Monroe. Stephanie, you can say poker, you can say anything you want, and Bridget, you just can't say eyeglasses. You can say all the things around it, but you just can't say the word I'm obsessed with card games. Other than that, the world is your oyster. Here we go. We're bringing Beth Ann back in. Here she comes, just walking down the street, singing do-a-dee-dee. Oh, welcome, if you will. Let's hear the name of our player. Player number 1. What's your name and where are you from?
I am Joanne.
Oh no, I'm sorry. You're the contestant. I'm going to ask Beth Ann that just came in. We'll be right with you. Beth Ann, what's
My name is Suzette.
lovely? And where are you from, Suzette?
I'm from South Carolina.
Oh, how lovely. South Carolina, lovely place. All right, let's meet our contestants. Contestant number 1, now it's your turn. What's your name and where are you from?
I am Joanne. You can call me Judy. I am from New York City. Woohoo!
Woohoo! Joanne, but we can call you Judy. That's okay. Dynamite, contestant number 2. What's your name and where are you from?
I'm Julia.
Julia.
I'm from Utica, New York.
From Utica, New York. How
Yeah.
lovely there this time of never. And finally, contestant number 3. What is your name and where are you from?
I'm Danielle, and I'm from the Midwest.
From the Midwest.
I am.
Oh, how lovely. Okay, back to you. Oh, you know what? I know your name tag says Beth Ann, but I've completely forgotten what your real name is. Can you remind me?
It's Suzette.
Suzette. That's right, Suzette. All right, so Suzette, you're our player. You have met our contestants. I hope that you have a question to ask our players.
I do. I'm so excited to be here.
Okay.
My very first question is, if you were a superhero, what would be your superpower?
Oh, okay. If you were a superhero, what would be your superpower? Let's get started with Judy from New York.
Woohoo! 21. Okay, well, my superpower would be being able to transport myself to Atlantic City like that. Just go, woohoo!
Brilliant. Quick teleportation to Atlantic City. I love it. Okay.
Woo!
Woo! Julia, how about you? What would be your superpower?
I would want to have X-ray vision.
Oh.
That would be ideal, so I could just see through anything, see to anything. I guess it would be more than X-ray vision. It would be able to see perfectly through anything to wherever. And yeah, that would be so great.
Perfect vision. Okay, perfect vision is yours. And Danielle from the Midwest, tell us what your superpower would be.
Well, I would like the power, my superpower would be to make the men that I love fall in love with me absolutely unconditionally.
All right, the power of Eros. We give you that. Okay, that sounds good. Okay, back to you, Suzette. You got any favorites so far? You've heard the first set of answers. Any favorites?
I'm intrigued with the X-ray vision.
Yeah, I thought that was a really interesting one too. How about question number 2?
So question number 2, I had trouble coming up with questions. I had to write them down because my mind just isn't what it should be.
Oh, that's great.
I adore ostriches. They are my absolute favorite. What is your favorite animal and why?
Favorite animal and why? Remember, contestants, we're going to ask you your favorite animal, but also why. This time, we're going to go to Julia. And are you all right there, Julia?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay, what's
I'm
your
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm fine.
what's your favorite animal and why? Oh, are you all right?
I'm sorry. Just I'm okay.
Get startled.
It just had a moment there. But I'm okay. I'm okay. Please feel
Cool.
free to ask your question.
What's your favorite animal and why?
The owl, because I envy the owl. What eyes they have. They need no assistance to see. They have great night vision. They can see forever. They don't need any help with that, which would be such a blessing because there's no curse of anyway,
Okay.
owls are great. Owls are great.
Owls. Vision. Okay, that sounds right. How about you, Danielle? What animal would you be and why?
Is it what animal I would be or what animal I like the most?
Well, let's go and ask Suzette. Do you want to hear what animal you would be or what animal you would like the most?
Which one do you like the most?
Which one would you like the most?
The animal I like the most is men. And the reason that I like men is because they're so, I don't know, muscular and manly and powerful.
Oh, I think we understand the reason. Oh dear. All right then, Suzanne, you've heard. That's your second question. Have your favorites changed at all?
I'd love to hear what Judy had to say.
I forgot Judy. I'm so sorry, Judy from New York. I'm stunned you didn't yell at me when I forgot you.
Ah,
I am so sorry. I did. I forgot you. Oh, what's your favorite animal and why?
well, I just found out that you can bring a dog to Las Vegas. Free hotel, free drinks, and you can bring your dog. So, of course, it's the dog. I love those hearts. I love those cloves. I love 52, my lucky number.
Okay.
52.
So I guess a dog in Las Vegas is your favorite animal.
Any kind of dog I can take with me to Las Vegas and free hotel, free drink.
All right, now, Suzette, and thank you, by the way, for catching that. Please always correct me if I screw things up. Now, do you have any new favorites?
Well, I am partial towards dogs as well, but you know that the owl is a bird like an ostrich, so still speaks to my heart.
Too true, too true. And one last question. You have one last question to ask our.
My last question is, what would you fix for dinner for our first date?
Okay, let's start with Danielle from the Midwest. What would you fix for dinner for your first date?
I'm a little quirky, so I think I'd like to have breakfast. So I will make for you some very fresh squeezed orange juice and some scrambled eggs. And then I'll make you a pancake or two.
Okay, that sounds like a very hearty breakfast. All right, Judy from New York. How about you? What would you make for that first? That's the question.
And
First date.
in Atlantic City, we get free breakfast.
Oh,
But we got the kings and the queens, 4 of each and 4 jacks. And I would make you a breakfast that's fit for a queen.
nice, right off the buffet. Okay. Julia, that first date, what would you make?
You know, I'm not really a very good cook.
No.
I'm not. So I wouldn't want to inflict my my cooking on you, especially because, you know, we all eat with our eyes first.
Sure.
And I cannot make a nice plate of food to save my life. So, you know, I just I think I want to order food. That's all. I'd order you a great dinner and it would be amazing.
Not to be off topic, but you smudged your eyewear when you touched them. You might want to clean that off. There's a big smudge right on your.
I can live with it. I don't need to touch them. You know.
Thing.
Yeah, you know, it's fine. Look.
Okay.
It's all good. We don't need to go there.
I don't want to freak you out. It's okay. Back to you, Suzette. All right. So you've heard all 3 answers from all 3 contestants. And now is the moment. You have to break some hearts. Let's start rejecting somebody. Who are you going to reject first?
Well, as much fun and as exciting as Judy sounds, you know, I'm not that big on gambling myself.
Oh, what kind of gambling do you like? Did you dislike the most?
You know, it's the cards. All the cards, they have those corners.
She's obsessed with cards. I am sorry, Judy, you've been kicked out. Do you have anything to say to Suzette?
We could have had so much fun playing blackjack together. I'm telling you, free hotel, free drinks, and just all night of fun.
And now you can bring your dog, but I'm sorry, we're gonna send you away. All right, Suzette, you need to reject somebody else. Who are you gonna reject?
And you know, Julia is a sweetheart. She's just a doll. But she seems to have a bit of a phobia about things coming anywhere near her eyes.
Oh, not
And
just any old thing. Oh, careful. Oh, yeah, yeah. Not just any old thing near her eyes, something that seems to be near her eyes all the time.
Yeah, it's those glasses. Just
It is indeed. She has a terrible phobia of glasses. And I just realized that every single one of us is wearing glasses this evening. This must have been a nightmare for you, Julia. How do you feel? You've just been rejected. What do you got to say to Suzette?
Well, Suzette, I'm sure you're a lovely person, but you also wear glasses, and I just don't think I could do it with two people wearing glasses in this relationship anyway. So it's all, I take it as all for the best, and I wish you well.
It's all for the best. What a good way to good way to go. All right, then it looks like you would like to go out on a date with Danielle. May I ask why?
yeah, she seems to have a wonderful personality, and I think that she's going to get discovered one of these days sitting at a soda fountain at a drugstore, perhaps, just like Marilyn Monroe.
That is absolutely correct because she does think that she is Marilyn Monroe. Danielle, what?
I'm not Marilyn Monroe.
Oh dear. This is very awkward. But you know what? You guys can work it out together on 2 beautiful nights and 15 average days in the city of Toronto, where we're sending you for your first date. All right. Well done, everyone. That was the dating game, brought to you by Friday Night Live Improv. Well done. Well played, everyone. Good characters. Well played. And we're going to be back with one last thing for you to close off our evening. You stick around. We're going to be back in just a couple of minutes.